the new our
You
new
have us
little
live. You have
yeah.
us live now. Andrew's. Uh-oh. Jim, you froze.
Yeah, you all froze.
Yeah.
We're not doing the Disney movie. We're not doing Frozen. Watch, we got this great show lined out for tonight, and then we'll all have internet problems and we'll freeze.
Let's hope not.
That won't happen. Hey, so we've got our former host, guest host, back tonight with us. Anna, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Anna's in the house. We don't have any clapping anymore because we don't have a GP anymore to run that board, and Brett is on vacation. And we've got Amy, all out Amy in the house. Hey there. We do the, where's my camera? Do
Yeah, the beauty queen wave.
beauty pageant there. Andrew, the man up north. How you doing, brother? Tech advisor. Right on. He doesn't speak. This is like the Penn and Gillette thing. He's not going to speak yet. So, anyways, before we get started, we do have a public service announcement that we need to start with the Ebola breakout. And I don't know. I'm starting to feel earlier today like I was getting a little stuffy, and so maybe I was catching maybe a little bit of Ebola. I don't know. Yeah, I thought I was starting to catch just a touch of Ebola, so I took a couple of things that call host defense and get at the store. And so on that note, I thought we better run a public service announcement so that people know exactly what to do to stay away from Ebola. So let me put on these glasses so I can see. We're going to stop at that. Oh, you know what we got to do? We start the show with Brett. No, I had an opening, so we're just going to pass up on him because I forgot. But let's do our public service announcement first. If I can find it. Here we go. Public service announcement.
Keep away from eyes that bleed. Don't let vomit off the street.
You won't get Ebola if you do this.
I know you don't want to die, so slowly back away from that infected guy. Stay Ebola free. Stay Ebola free. Don't eat that raw meat and see we'll all be Ebola free. Keep away from those sweaty sheets. Keep away from discharge that secretes.
No specimen.
If you want to calm your fear, put down that glass of diarrhea. Stay Ebola free. Stay Ebola free. Don't touch others' poop and pee, and we'll be Ebola free.
We could start a song like that. Just all
wash your hands and you will see we can be Ebola free.
And that's the public service announcement. I just thought that was important to do because, you know, it's out there. So we're going to start.
Only the chances of it being airborne have just increased exponentially. Since the nurse in Spain, who was they say 15-year veteran of working with infectious diseases and had everything completely gowned, masked, and she has come down with Ebola. So I'm telling you that it's airborne.
They got to kill 4 or 5 dogs now because of that. Did you know that?
Or from eating the vomit?
I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. I didn't read the story, but I mean, I just saw the story like right before we came on air, apparently she's got pets or whatever, and now they have to put down these 4 or 5 dogs because they got close to her or in contact or something like that.
They sniffed her butt.
Come on, Andrew.
You brat.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to start right in on All Out Amy's topic. Let's give Amy
You didn't even
her
do the intro, you know.
No, let's give Amy her due. We got to get to the intro
you
there.
didn't do the show intro.
I know, that's what I was saying. I didn't because I missed it, and then I thought, well, I could do it. I should do it, and then I thought, nah, it's too late. I blew it. Yeah, but we're going to do your intro.
Good enough.
If I hit go.
Bro, if you haven't been paying attention, the world's a pretty confusing and messed up place these days, bro. That's why I like to get grounded by listening to All Out Amy's World Events. It helps me get centered, man. And now here's Amy.
Here's Amy.
I am. So tonight I had mentioned to Jim I want to talk a little bit about...
Well, Jesus used to say that. I am.
I am. This is true. About females in the Muslim world, especially under this Islamic State, you know, and it's not just ISIS or ISIL, whatever you want to call them. It goes on in most Muslim countries. All of the Sharia a lot of people aren't even aware of Sharia. It's not really a religion. Sharia is all-encompassing. It tells you what to wear, when to wear it, how to wear it, what to eat. You know, who you can talk to, who you can go outside with, who you can, you know, interact with, who you can bank with, what, you know, all of these things. It's all encompassing, much like the Catholic Church, you know, quite a few years ago when it kind of ruled everything, but we've kind of progressed from there. But as I was looking at some articles, and I'm just really sensitive to women's issues, unlike the liberal feminazis who say that they're into women's rights, and they kind of they break women down to just our uterus. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that's important to women, right, Anna?
That's
I mean,
how they present it.
You know, it's just like that's the only thing we care about is whether or not we can have sex, you know, protected sex. That's it. You know, there's no, but yet they claim to be such, you know, champions of women. Yet around the world, women are being slaughtered and slain and you know, abused daily, and you don't hear anything. You just keep hearing how the left justifies all of this stuff, saying it's their culture, it's this, that, and the other thing. You know, this kind of crap. So in Somalia, a woman was killed for not wearing a veil. Okay, so she militant Islamist in Somalia shot a woman dead because she refused to wear her veil. That was her only crime. They ordered her to put on the veil. She said no. They shot her in the head. Great. And that was in July. Women and children are for sale. This is from Foreign Policy magazine. Women and children are for sale in the Islamic State right now, and they said that 150 unmarried girls and women, mostly from Christian and Yazidi families, were selected to be given away as either sex slaves or brides. You know, they're being sold for $10 a piece. Okay, this is $10 US.
Wow.
So by the end of August, the UN documented the abductions of up to 2,500 civilians, mostly women and children, from the northern Iraqi towns, and the Islamic State sexually assaulted both teenage boys and girls, witnesses said. So you don't hear any outcry from any of the left. They just say, oh, well, that's their culture, right? That's their culture. And married women who Christian women, or just, you know, they're just not, they don't practice the Muslim religion, they were told if they converted that they have, you know, their previous marriages were null and void. They no longer were married, so they lose their family, basically. And you don't hear any outcry at all from the left. It just drives me absolutely crazy, you know. But this is going on around the world: Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Afghanistan, Pakistan. You have it in Turkey now. You have it in Egypt. You have it in Iraq, Iran. England, you know, you have it in Sweden now. You have it in Norway. You have it in Amsterdam. You know, the Netherlands. I mean, it's just spreading. It's just like this this fungus that's spreading.
Sorry about that.
Boy, blasting me out. But on the flip side of that, okay, so you all know that in the Muslim world, these jihadists, if they die a martyr, they get their 72 virgins and the river of milk and honey. I don't know if you know about the second part. They get the river of milk and honey too. This is realistic, you know. So there's 72 virgins and their river of milk and honey comes if they martyr themselves. However, if they die in battle at the hands of a female, they don't get it. I love that. I think that's fabulous.
And
So
didn't the Kurds? Didn't
Yes.
the Kurds put out an all-woman army because of that?
They did, a unit of all women. So that brings me to my next thing. So on the flip side, we have two women who have, I mean, it's good and bad. They both died, but a woman named Silan Ozalp, I don't know how to say her last name, Ozalp, Ozalp. She's 19 years old, and she was reportedly surrounded by ISIS near the Syrian Kurdish city of Kobane. And when she ran out of ammunition, she was not going to surrender to them. So what she did was the reports of her suicide followed. It followed the beheadings of several men and women in that area when they were captured. So what she said was, and any good warrior will tell you this, she saved the last bullet for herself. So she said goodbye, and then she offed herself. And
Didn't she blow herself up there?
no, this woman,
Okay.
Celine Ozap. She's 19. So let me see if I can get her up on the screen. 1 second here. I'm going to get her up on the screen. A picture of her. 1 sec. My screen share's funking up on me here. Nope, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Well, the screen share's not working, so anyways.
Did you do full screen?
No, I'm not doing a full screen.
Yeah, do full screen. See if that works.
Yeah, it's not coming up in my the screen share itself. So, anyways,
Okay.
so this woman herself, she fought until her last. She said last bullet for herself, but when she ran out of ammunition, she killed herself with the last bullet. But she said goodbye, but she fought to the last. The other woman that blew herself up, she was a Kurdish female suicide bomber, and it says that her name was Aaron Merkin in the same area, and when she ran out of ammunition. During a gun battle, she actually ran up the hill outside of where the ISIS was and detonated a grenade to take some of them with her. Now they have the EAU had the female pilot there that was dropping bombs. So I just think that's fabulous. That on the flip side, even though these women are both dead, they actually are heroes, and these are the kind of women that should be honored and be cheered, you know, because they're heroes, you know. I mean, they're full of guts and full of glory, but all we care about is our uterus here in America. So, you know, that's the only thing. On to Russia, and there are fears. There's fears over there, and they're talking about World War III because they're saying Vladimir Putin, he's building a buffer state in between Germany and Russia, and Germany is sending. They're set to deploy troops to Ukraine for the first time since the Nazi invasion in the then Soviet territory more than 60 years ago. And Germany told the Daily Mail that the country is on an exploratory discussion about taking part in an international force on the ground in the Ukraine. So they're all, you know, everyone's nervous now, but not to worry, because NATO has said to them, and I quote, NATO General Secretary Jens Stoltenberg says, NATO is here to protect you. We will protect all of our allies. Boy, thumbs up for that.
Funny.
You know? Yeah.
Those are the blue helmets that ran away and got out of Iraq about 2 months into the original fighting.
Exactly. They run away wherever they are. It's just, you know, Somalia, they turn a blind eye. You know, it's just they're absolutely pathetic. So if I were Germany, I would still be a little nervous about about that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my my two world stories for tonight.
So these the Kurdish both now were both those gals Kurdish? You said.
Yes. Kurdish,
Both of them.
non-Muslim Kurdish.
Did you you guys see the story about the American soldier? I don't know what he is, 23, 25-year-old guy who just went over about 2 or 3 weeks ago to fight with the Kurdish Syrians?
A Marine, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I almost
Yeah.
put that story on tonight. So I'm going to bet that we got more and more former soldiers going over there to try to help out, since our commander-in-chief isn't, you know.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, they may have a mercenary army going over, although I don't know, the Kurds aren't really getting the support from the U.S., so they really don't have a lot of money. They really can't pay a foreign mercenary force. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You know what? I'm going to think that Andrew and Anna, their computers are both frozen.
Why is that? They're quiet tonight?
No, I think they are. Oh, there it is. It's back. Andrew, are you there?
No.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're having some internet issues tonight, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. And when you were doing your topic, I was experimenting with something for no reason at all. Why did I did this? I'm just freaking idiot. I decided, well, my screen gets filled with, when I do the show, with tons and tons of stuff for the show. And then I thought, well, I'm going to clean it up. Not that it even matters, because I've got like a whole screen in front of the screen, so I can't even see what's behind the screen. But I thought, oh, what the hell? I'm going to make a folder, and I'm going to drag everything into the folder so my screen is kind of clean. And then when I did that, it lost everything, like everything in the whole show. So I didn't let anybody see me sweat. So when you were doing your topic, I was over there trying to fix
You're very quiet.
Yeah, something that took me about 3 hours to set up tonight. I think I just ruined, but hey, we'll give it a shot.
That's all right. We didn't need it anyways.
Yeah, if not, it'll all work out. So we're gonna. Did you guys have any comments about the world events that Amy just brought up? Women Kurdish fighters. Anna, you thinking about going over?
No, I think I'll stay here and protect my kids, but I'll certainly use guns like they do and be proficient with them if I have to be. So
there you go.
Amy, her Anna's shooting, honest to God, is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think you showed a video.
Ridiculous. It's so accurate. It's pretty awesome. So let's jump into we're gonna this game show. I have no idea if it works. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if they'd still be watching or not, if anybody, but I give a shout out to my cousins who might be watching, some of them. I have 162 first cousins, by the way. And so there's a little Facebook page for the Cook family, and that I'm going to throw it out there and just put it on there and see if anybody wants to watch this debacle. See if we can pull off the show today with some of this chaos. So anyways, we're gonna try to do this little game show. Let's see if this works here. I'm gonna pull this up.
Full disclosure, I'm not good at trivia. Go ahead.
Whatever. That's why. All right.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You got a
50-year span, give or take, so you'll be good.
Yeah. Here, let's see if we can get him started.
Take off to the great wide north.
I'm going to see if we can't get Andrew's little... All right, we're going to give Andrew his due. Here we go.
And now it's time for This Week in History, brought to you by the man behind the frozen curtain, i.e. Canada, Andrew!
Andrew!
Hey, hello, I'm your host today.
All right.
Welcome to the
host.
lightning
So-
round trivia.
Lightning round.
Yes, because it's just going to be a quick one. Brett's not here, so,
We can't tease him.
yeah, exactly. So
What
it'll
we're gonna
be a quick one.
Can I explain part of it?
Yeah.
We are playing with money that since I got thinking about what we should do here because Obama had saved all of us $2,500 a year annually with our health insurance. I thought, you know what? I think we should do a game show with that money and let's let's have fun with it. So we're gonna wager. We can do a $100 wager or a $500 wager, and don't worry if you end up running out of money because we can borrow. And if we run into deficits and we end up going negative $1 million or whatever, it doesn't really matter because we'll just print more. And we know that because that's what our government does. So I just thought, what the heck, this would be perfect. So and I'm going to try and keep track of the dollars here once we place wagers and stuff. So Andrew, take it away.
All right. So I did basically it's world history stuff. So there is a bit of this and that. So just because I thought I'd be fun with it.
Ah.
But for the first question, in what year did a Paris orphanage to raise money to save babies?
Whoa! Wait a minute. Now start over on this. What
Yeah,
year
you froze.
was
Start over.
All right. In what year did a Paris orphanage hold a raffle to raise money? The prizes were live babies.
Whoa.
I would say 1850.
Is this multiple?
Anna?
Oh, let's go with, I have no clue. Let's do 2001.
Oh. Wait. Amy, how much are you betting? Andrew, you got to write this down. Amy, how much are you betting?
I thought it was 500 a question.
We're having some serious... Amy, how much?
I said I thought it was 500 a question.
Huh?
You had said 500 a question.
Or 100.
500.
500 for Amy. Anna, how much do you want to put on your wager?
I'll do 100.
100?
Yeah.
Chicken.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Come on, Jim. No, you can't be looking it up on your computer, Jim.
Oh,
Stop
you think
cheating.
that's why I'm
Give an
stalling?
answer too. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Stop cheating. Stop cheating.
How much are you betting?
I'm gonna do 500 on this one.
All right.
And I'm gonna go.
Stop looking it up, cheater.
I'm gonna go. 1901.
Pretty close.
Because that gets me 50-year difference from Amy by one.
Yeah, 51 years. What year was it in, Andrew?
1912.
Oh.
Oh yes! I got it.
You cheated.
No, I swear. Wait,
That's okay.
look. See, oh, forget it. I can't show you. I tried to show you my other screen. Oh, wait. Here's my other screen right there. Duh. All right. So hold on. Amy? Is...
Minus 500.
Oh, there you are. Okay, Amy
Still good.
is down to 2,000. And Anna, she only bet 100. So she's down to, what, 2,400?
Woohoo! He was actually pretty good at math.
And the Jimster,
Cheat,
3,000.
never beat.
I know, that was pretty bad.
All right. Andrew, go ahead.
All right, question 2. The Anglo-Zanzibar War.
Amy's looking it up. Look at her look it down.
Was the
She's
shortest
looking it down. She's looking down at her other computer.
Was the shortest
computer's
recorded
over
in
there.
history.
What's
Yeah,
that?
but your keyboard's down there. She's typing. All right, go ahead.
Anglo-Zanzibar War was the shortest recorded in history, lasting 38 minutes. What year was it?
Anglo-Zanzibar.
War.
Anglo means white. So the white. Zanzibar would be
Is that Morocco?
Zanzibar. What do you think, Anna?
I have no clue. Let's do.
Zanzibar.
Oh gosh,
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm going. All right. Amy,
Money.
how much you
Bet
gonna
money.
wager?
For this one, I'm only going to wager 100.
100.
100.
Because I have
And,
no clue.
So
I'm gonna
give us a date.
say 1927.
All right, Anna, how much you gonna wager?
Oh, may as well do 500.
500.
I can go borrow it from Amy anyway.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. All right. And what give
I
us
can be as
give us
reckless
a
as
year.
I want. Let's
There you
see.
go.
Let's do a 1728.
Our internet just sucks right now. This is bad.
It does. It's
She
pretty
said
brutal.
1728.
So she said 1728.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna wager $500 of my Obama bucks, and I'm gonna say it happened in the year 950.
The correct answer was 1896. Amy
Wait.
got it.
What? Wait, what year was it?
1896.
Ah, shnikey.
Give me
Really?
my money. Give me my Obama dollars. I want my Obama bucks.
What the hell is
He's gonna
wrong
pay
with
for my
our?
cell phone. He's gonna pay for my gas.
Oh. I want my Obama phone. I want my Obama phone. All right.
Obama gotta pay
So Amy won $500, and Amy is back up to 2,500.
Woohoo!
Jim, where'd you go?
Anna bet. Oh
500.
no! Amy only bet 100.
I only got 100.
Amy
Yeah.
only bet 100 on that one, didn't she?
Yeah. Hey, I
Yeah.
got it written down. I don't care.
She's at 2,400. Oh no, she's at 2,100.
Who, me? Yeah, I'm at 21.
Okay, don't try
Anna's
to cheat.
at-
Anna's at.
A little
Oh,
less.
Anna lost, didn't
1900,
she?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1900.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jim, you're back down to 2,500, my friend. Give me my Obama dollars.
Christmas. All right.
My puppies need a new bed.
Give me gonna give me an Obama phone. Go ahead, Andrew.
Okay, we ready?
We're
Okay,
ready.
this is a flip one.
Uh-oh.
This one's funny. Officially, the longest war in history was between the Netherlands and the Isles of Sicily. There were no casualties.
Wow.
And I'll give you a hint. The ending of the war was 1986. What was the beginning of the war? What year was the beginning of the war?
World's longest war?
Yeah.
Amy, how much you want to bet?
I'm gonna bet 300.
No, 100 or 500. All right, whatever, 300.
Okay,
300.
500.
300.
No, I'll stick with the rules. I didn't realize 500.
Well, we could do
500.
a 100, 300, 500.
That's all right. 500.
I just
And
did
I'm
it from
gonna
my
say-
math skills.
I'm gonna say 1900.
1900. Anna?
Let's do another 500. What the heck?
Right.
Let's go with 1926.
Okay. I'm going for $500, and I'm going to say the year 810.
And you are all incorrect. The year was 1651.
Whoa!
16.
It lasted for, what was it? 335 years. That's the longest running war.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. See, now this is, I would have been better off with the 300 from Amy because, all right, what's 300 away from 2100?
Not doing it
Don't
300. I said 5.
500. What's 500 away from that?
1600.
22,
18,
16,
right? 16?
18.
Yeah.
What? From what number? From
From
2100?
2100.
Oh.
Dude, I don't have a calculator here. I'm sweating.
1600. I told you that.
1600 even?
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds like the White House address. Sarah Palin didn't even know that. All right, and Anna put down. Okay, I've got this one. I got
1400.
I got that one. And see, the reason why I did the even numbers, 100 and 500, is so I could figure the shtick stuff out. All right, go, Andrew.
All right. Oh, this one's a good one. It's a political one, so you might get this. The Parliament of Iceland is the oldest still acting parliament in the world. What year was it established?
Oh, good heavens.
Andrew, you're killing me.
Money, come on, money.
Iceland, huh?
Yeah, money. How much? Come on.
I'm
Thinking?
only doing 100 on this one.
Okay, 100. I'll allow you with that.
Iceland, 1921.
How about you, Anna?
Oh, jeez. I don't know this stuff. Let's do 500 and go with 1703.
What about you, Jim?
He knew we weren't going
Let
to
me
get
think
any of them,
here.
Other than looking it up.
No,
How
no,
much
I'm
you
not
bet?
looking it up.
Oh,
How much you
I'm
bet?
not looking it
We heard
up.
the click, click, click.
I'm going to
believe-
bet $500,
Okay.
and I'm going to go with the year. Let me think. I'm going to go with.
You
19.
loser!
What? What? Whoa! What? Wait, what?
Loser. See, cheat, never beat.
I'm teasing. I did that on purpose.
La who, the her.
Wait, let me figure out how to take this thing off screen share.
Well,
I did that
time's
on
up
purpose.
anyway, so he loses.
I was going to say the year 960, but I think I cheated and looked. So
He
just
forfeited. But it
I
was
forfeited.
established in 930, which is 1,084 years running and still going.
Wow.
Damn, Gina.
Did
All
Anna
right,
win
so I
that one?
lost.
Yay! I'm back to 1900.
I'm coming to see you. I need my mama phone.
Yeah. All right, so Amy, did Amy get that right or wrong?
Wrong. Anna's the only one that won that one.
She won that one? Okay.
I know, right?
What's Amy down to? 1,100?
No, I only did $100.
Oh, you did?
1,500. Yeah.
She's at.
I knew Andrew was going to throw me a curveball.
Oh, I got a better one. I saved the best for last.
Oh, God.
Okay, we're almost done. Anna wagered how much?
500. I'm up to 19.
Of course she did. She's going all out. And because I cheated, I lost $100.
Double. He lost double.
I'm just kidding.
Down to
I took
1,000.
500. I took the full 500 away from me because I cheated. All right, I lost that one. Go ahead, Andrew.
Okay, this one's closer to home. So this is American history. So hopefully.
You know, you pulled some obscure thing out of.
My hands are short.
Out of my butt. Yeah, I know. In what year did the United States have an emperor? And this is true.
No way.
Currently?
Yep. Okay, who's betting what?
In what year did the United States have an emperor?
It never happened.
Oh, I got the backup right here. I can tell you all about it, but who's betting what?
Anna, what do you want to bet?
Well, and it has to be 100 or 500, correct?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to have to go with 100. And I don't have an
Okay.
answer yet.
Amy, how much you going to put down? Look at her looking down. She's typing.
I'm not typing anything, loser.
Oh, wait, I'm the one who cheated.
Thinking. Yeah, you're the one who's cheating, not me. I'm only going to do 100 because Marty's sucking pond water and had an emperor, huh?
Yep. Jim?
Oh, I'm going 500 because I'm
Okay.
climbing back into this.
Yeah, this is a double bonus question, so...
Does this have something to do with Sinead O'Connor's song?
I'm going to say 1785.
When did we become a country? 1776?
Mm-hmm.
Anna, what do you think?
See, I believe I did see a picture of Obama doing this, so I'm going to go with 2013. I can't remember exactly when that picture was.
Ooh, can I go with the same date?
Good one.
I'm going
Date?
Touche.
2013. I'm doing 2013.
All right. I'll tell you the guy's name.
Wait. If there's a guy, I'm doing 1775. That's my final answer.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Wait. We'd have to be the United States, though, right? Is what you said?
You
So
did
that's
say
the
United
after.
States.
Yeah.
So you can't let me just get a wrong answer right away. I'm going with Anna. 2013.
Okay, we good now? We good?
We're good. Final answer.
Joshua A. Norton the First. His reign lasted for 20 years in San Francisco. Year was 1859.
You're a lying sack
Nope.
of Canadian crap.
His tributes from his loyal followers included from Mark Twain and Robert Louis Stevenson.
But he was his own emperor. He wasn't like the emperor of the United
Kind of like
States.
Liberace, or
Hey, it's still an emperor, and it's of the
Oh,
United
geez.
States. He
No.
was
I think mine's right.
self-proclaimed. He was self-proclaimed, and the San Francisco
Okay.
Tribune acknowledged his emperorness.
his emperorness.
That's
I could
what
be
they wrote
acknowledged
down.
an emperor.
But
It-
city should appropriate funds for a bridge for San Francisco and Oakland, ignored at
So
the
he-
time, but came to fruition in 1936.
So he was responsible for building the Golden Gate Bridge or the Oakland Bay, Bay
the
Bridge?
Bay Bridge. He was responsible for the Bay Bridge being built.
Oh, great! The one that knocked down during the earthquake.
I don't know,
During-
but that
during the
is my
All-Star
trivia
game?
history.
Isn't that the Bay Bridge, Jim?
How much did they? Yeah, that was
Nobody
a
got
double
none.
decker.
Yeah, wasn't that the
How
Bay
much did
Bridge?
Amy bet?
I only bet 100.
100.
Doggone it. All right, so you're at 14.
I'm at 18.
Wait a minute, what you took away for it? You took
Jeez.
away instead of adding. I'm at 16. Oh, you're so
Why,
cheap,
did you get it
man.
right?
No, she
Yeah.
lost.
Well,
She lost.
I was closer than those two.
You were, actually.
A lot closer.
Within 50 years?
No. About 70.
All right, whatever.
That
I
was the-
don't want to. I don't want to listen to the crying for the next hour because I'm just teasing. Oh my gosh,
We're such a cheater. We're gonna wrestle.
man. Fine. Whose stupid idea was this to play this game, anyways? Yeah. All right. Well, that was kind of fun. I mean, we
That was
learned some
fun.
stuff, right?
So I made 2,500. All right, this is good. With all your
No.
losses, I like this. I'm going to be rich
Yeah.
by the end of the year.
Well, at the end of the year, I get to send everybody out coffee or something. It's up to you. You know how much it costs to ship one bag of coffee up to Canada? It was freaking like $30.
You know what's funny? It's cheaper for me to send to you than you to send to me.
Why?
I sent to California. We sent a couple things down to California for somebody, and it only cost $7. Go figure.
Then maybe I better go to the post office and look. I went online, and obviously my math skills aren't very good. So
Yeah, I would.
Is it cheaper to go to a Canadian store, like a website, and order, like
Well, I
shipping
get it.
within Canada? Can
I
you
don't
do
know.
that?
He's got it.
yeah, well, we're gonna do Rock Solids coffee. Look at that, Anna Machine Gun Super. I put this machine gun on there just because you're such a freaking great shot. And
don't
so
see
this
it.
is what got me thinking about Anna's topic was when she posted on the blast and it got a whole bunch of comments on there. Hi friends, I've been conversing recently with the Annex team. Of course she has been because she connects with all these kind of people. It's amazing. She even got Derek Mason on the show one time. Did I say that right? Grayson. I always say Mason. Derek Grayson on the show one time. We've watched on the Fox News their book, 13 Hours in Benghazi. I'm helping them plan an event. Encourage anyone who can go meet them and show we support them for standing up against our shifty president and leaders. I know Obama would like us to forget them, sweep it under the rug, but let's not let that happen. Anna, that was a great post. So, why
So do
don't...
tell, how did you connect with them, Anna?
Well, I initially connected with Chris Peranto through Twitter. So just had a few tweets on there that I added him to, got his attention with, and whatnot. I mean, I will say that I have a connection as far as he used to be a former cousin of mine, but he did not know that at the time. I didn't bring it up. I don't do that. I go after things that I'm passionate about or whatnot, but he now knows. After a few days ago, he was married to one of my cousins before, so I did know that, but that's not how I made the connection. When I believe in something, I try to get in contact with people. I let them know how I feel about it, and I genuinely want to help. And I think that people can sense that. And all the time we hear people saying we got to stand up against the government, we got to speak out, we got to be, use our First Amendment rights as citizens. And then it seems like the second that people do it, they don't, and they just get forgotten about. And I don't want that to happen. I want them to know that there are people who are proud of them or glad to see someone finally do it, and we're going to help them get the word out there and just continue that. So I'm proud of them. I think it's great.
Yeah. There's some awesome interviews.
Right.
Now, when this first happened, Benghazi happened, and they wouldn't even let any of these people be interviewed for the longest time. Is that correct?
I don't know for sure on that. I don't have all that information yet, but I definitely am going to talk to them when they come to Utah. We're going to have them here mid-November. I did speak with Chris this morning on the phone, so that's what we're looking to do. And then I was going to post on to the blast if anyone had any questions for me to ask them, that I'm happy to do that and get some of those questions answered for you. So.
We can do. We should do a follow-up to this too. So because I've got a lot of questions because we had first heard when all this thing came out that first of all of them died, and they tried to hide the fact that there was these 3 guys that were actually involved and alive, and then finally it got revealed a little bit later that they were, injured in the hospital or somewhere, and the senators couldn't even talk to them. I mean, they wouldn't let anybody ask them questions.
Right.
Probably until they were completely vetted and gutted by Obama's people.
Yeah, I mean they sign those the disclosures there that they can't really talk about it. So, but now that they're no longer in service and no longer contracting, they're kind of free to do whatever they want. But
well, I mean, they in my opinion, they proved over there that if they see something that's not right and it's something that they need to stand up for, they're going to do it despite what they're told. As far as they were told to stand down there, they saw that was dangerous and it was not true to the American people, and so they took action. So they'll do it again for sure.
Yeah, that was awesome.
They're going to come out and get the truth out there, and we want to be sure that we let them know that we support them and back them. And if they come to your city, please go visit them. If you want them to come to your city, let me know, and I will let them know. And if you can get groups out there to come out and sign the books and do some question and answers, they're happy to do that. They want the truth out there.
They got to get a movie made of this. And I mean, that there's going to be a movie made of it, but it should really come from the 3 people who were actually there and alive. See, there's the book right there, 13 Hours in Benghazi. That's the book. There's the 3 guys there in the upper left-hand corner. Which is there one in particular that you've been talking to more of?
I've been speaking with Chris Peranto.
It's the first one.
He's been he speaks more often. When you watch Fox, he's the one who talks more than the other 2. He's got some very strong feelings about it, but he's got a message he wants to get out there.
Okay. I looked up. Now I was going to get the book, and I haven't done it yet. Probably download it on Amazon, download it on your phone or whatever. But when I looked it up on Amazon, of course, it says 13 Hours presents for the first time ever the true account of the events of September 11th when the terrorists attacked. 13 Hours sets the record straight. Written by New York Times best-selling author who helped them write the book. This is kind of like who was God, I can't think of his name. Marcus Luttrell wrote the book Lone Survivor, and I got that book and read it and just could not wait for the movie to come out for 2 or 3 years, thinking that when that movie comes out, these guys are awesome, and you just got to believe that someone is going to take this and make a real movie out of it. But so Anna, what's the where are you guys going to have them? Give us some little background or story, what's the deal?
I don't have a whole lot to tell you at this point because we are just now starting to get it planned. I did visit 3 Barnes and Nobles here in Utah. They have been very workful with them at other bookstores throughout the country that they've been to. Very accommodating. I'm going to have them come to the location in Murray, and that is where Marcus Luttrell did his book signing, and that he had a lot of success there, and then also in St. George, and then in Orem as well. Those are three, I think, very good strongholds as far as where people are going to show up and show their support to him. So that's where we'll be. I'm looking to get him on some interviews with some radio personalities here as well, and possibly go just do some question and answers with people from the NRA here, just anywhere that I can get the exposure, I'm going after. So that's gonna happen this week. That I'll go after.
Awesome.
Whoever wants to meet with them.
Cool.
That's awesome. You know, who's the most famous person you've ever gone after to talk to?
Oh, geez. Let's see. I went and talked with Larry King when I saw him. I worked close with John Huntsman Jr. and his wife while they were running. He was running for governor here, so I was pretty close with them and met their family at that time. Just several different ones. I don't know. I'd have to think back.
I know one right now.
I'm not a real starstruck person, but I do talk to people that have interests that I share with, and I help them out.
But you went after one particular person that I know of in the form of a letter that you wanted to communicate with. Who was that? Mr. Reagan?
Oh, yes. Oh, my word, yes, Ronald Reagan. When I was 13. I did write to Ronald Reagan when I was 13.
How can you forget Reagan?
She wrote him a letter, and he wrote it. He wrote back.
Yes, I love that letter he sent back to me. I don't even have a copy of my original one, but because I just did it on my own. My parents didn't know. They just saw this envelope come back from the White House to me, and they're like, "What in the world?" And I was like, "Oh, I dropped him a note about the missile program," and they're like, "Oh, okay."
That just cracks me up.
I was just born this way. What can I say?
I thought that was so funny when I heard that. All right, so you guys got any questions before we move on to that? And then, because I do want to follow up on that. So what we'll do is we'll post some questions on the Blast, and we'll ask for questions too on the Blast Facebook page.
And please
so that we can
let me know if anybody out there has a place where they really feel that there's going to be a showing to come and give them support and sign those books. Tell them to get in contact with me, and we'll see what we can get worked out.
Right on.
I thought it was interesting tonight on Bill O'Reilly. He had on Leon Panetta, and Panetta he wouldn't say that like Obama and Hillary were at fault or that they didn't do anything, but when he was asked about these three survivors and these warriors, and he said, do you doubt their story? And Panetta at least had the decency to say, I have no reason to doubt anything that they said. Right. So that was good, because Panetta's a kind of at this point, wishy-washy on the whole, Killary, and I call him Killary and Obola now. But,
yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. Panetta is a Clinton supporter, crony. He's a hack for Clinton. So Panetta is setting the table right now. Comments on what he's saying and about the book for Hillary to break away from Obama. So, because she was State Department, Panetta was State Department, and they're making the play right now to start to break away from Obama so she can run. And he's setting the table for her. That's my opinion. God help us.
Well, I mean, actually, I think anyone that we put up against her can beat her. So, at this point, if
Chris Christie.
Oh God help us.
I mean, see, the thing is,
but see, I don't consider him even in the running.
But if he was the guy, could you actually vote for him?
Christie?
Yeah.
Well, I would have to if it was came down between Christie and Hillary.
Oh, Jesus. Anna, could you vote for him?
Not my favorite, for sure. Either of them. I'd have to look and see who else is on the ballot to write in Trey Gowdy. So.
Because you know what's going to
Yeah, I
happen.
love
Yeah,
Trey
see, that's the
Gowdy.
thing.
Yeah, but
I mean,
the
you know
problem,
what's going to.
the problem is that's what always happens. The left is going to vote left no matter what. They're going to vote left. They're
Right.
going to vote for the Democrat. It's always our side that splinters off into a billion different, write-ins, and we lose. So.
Well, and you know what's going to happen too, though. The Republican establishment is going to attack and go after any conservative, like Ted Cruz or anybody like that. They're gonna rip them apart, and
I know, but
they're going to give us the biggest milquetoast candidate.
If we win the Senate and we can maintain the House, we can at least control a milksop rhino.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
so.
is we've lost the last few elections with that same, viewpoint of, well, we got to vote for our Republican candidate or whatnot, or else we're not going to get him in. Well, you know what? We've lost anyway, and we got to break away from this. We have to vote for a certain person in order to keep the liberals from winning. You got to vote for who is the right candidate. And if it's going to be someone who's breaking away from the Republican establishment, fine, do it. But we've got to learn to start letting them know we're not voting for you anymore just because you're the one who's at the top ticket. We're going to vote for who's the right person. It's not like we've won the last couple elections anyway to the Democrats, so may as well start voting for the right standards and the right people.
But I think the reason why we lost is because a lot of our side stayed home. They didn't come out to vote. If they had, they weren't behind Mitt, right? But that's my point. If everyone had come out and come behind Mitt, nobody at this point on the right can say that Mitt would be worse than Obama. Nobody can say that.
No, Mitt would be a billion times better.
You know what I'm saying? So if they had just come out and voted, we would have Mitt right now instead of Obama. But they stayed home because they didn't get their way. It's like we're so used to calling the left, like all that stuff has to be done in the primary. You know what I mean? Like we have to get our guy in there in the primaries. That's when we have to do it. And nobody goes out and votes. So the GOP selects who they're going to put in for us. I want Trey Gowdy. I'm with Anna. I want Trey Gowdy. I absolutely love him.
Right.
Love him. He's my first choice.
I'm still going to vote for who I feel is the right person, and I just don't think I could do the Chris Christie thing.
Yeah, he's not even in the running, so I don't. That's kind of
right.
But not now. But I think that the establishment is going to push him down our throat.
I don't think so. I think he's out of the running. You haven't even heard hide nor hear from him.
I hope so. We'll mark this tape because I hope not. We've got to get some conservatives in there. All right, so we're going to go to JK's smorgasbord. I've got just a whole bunch of stuff.
You spelled board wrong.
And now, we would like to ask you to join us for JK's rant of the moment.
Oh, freaking kidding me!
Yeah, are you freaking kidding me? I spelled it exactly the way Wikipedia said to spell it.
It's wrong.
Whatever. All right. So before we do anything, we have to pay tribute. Whoops. We have to pay tribute to Paul Revere. He died today. 76 years old. Who didn't grow up with this song? Well, none of you guys did. You're not old enough. I grew up with this song.
I did.
I caught the tail end of it.
My older brothers and sisters are in their late 60s.
You got how many brothers and sisters?
18 altogether.
18. It's crazy. Paul Revere.
That's a great song.
Yeah, isn't that great? I won't play the whole thing, but I got to play this part. Oh, never mind. All right, I'll play it later. All right, so
end the show with it.
We're gonna go the blast rapid fire, and the reason I say rapid fire because I got a lot of stuff. So we're going to blow through a lot of this. We're just going to say hello to them, goodbye, hello, goodbye to a bunch of different topics here.
Okay, you got 5 minutes.
All right. Ben Affleck is a douche nozzle.
Yes, he is.
Major way.
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys all saw this, right?
Oh, yeah.
We all saw it. We don't need to like rehash it and replay the damn thing. But
he's a complete idiot. He sat there
Yeah.
like a little boy throwing a temper tantrum, and he wasn't even listening to what the other guys. I mean, they're all leftists, so it's not even like they're. It's not even
Yeah.
like it's someone like from the right saying how bad jihadists are.
what is it? What is it in our documents that says the words "We are endowed by who for what"? Anyone know? We are endowed by
Our creator.
Our creator.
by our Creator, not according to him. Did you hear what he said?
They'll criticize.
Watch this.
They'll
We'll
still
play part of
get
it.
agitated over the abortion clinic bombing that happened in 1984.
I
So
love that part.
When you
Yeah.
want to talk about the treatment of women and homosexuals and free thinkers and public intellectuals in the Muslim world, I would argue that liberals have failed us. And the crucial point of confusion, yes, thank you.
Thank God you're here.
Yes. Well,
Did you
but
hear
the
what Ben
crucial point of
Affleck
confusion
said
is
that? Oh, thank God you're
we
here.
have been sold this
Yeah.
meme of Islamophobia, where every criticism of the doctrine of Islam gets conflated with bigotry toward Muslims as people.
Right.
That is, it's intellectually ridiculous. Even it gets.
So hold on, are you the person who understands the officially codified doctrine of Islam? You're
That
not
is-
a person, so you can say, well, this is. I think any.
I'm actually well educated on this topic.
I'm asking you. So you're saying if I criticize the.
No, you're not. He's just slapping you down.
It's not a real thing. That if you're critical of something,
Well,
it's not a real
pissed he
thing when
is.
we do it. Right.
Well, no,
It really is.
I'm not denying that certain people are bigoted against Muslims as people. That's a problem.
Big.
But the
But why are we so hostile about this? It's gross. It's racist. It's not.
Racist? So are they racist? Okay.
But it's so,
First of all, they're not a race.
Right.
You're a shifty Jew.
You're not listening
Absolutely
to
not.
what we are saying.
You guys are saying if you want to be liberals, believe in liberal principles,
Right.
like freedom of speech, like
Right.
we are endowed by our forefathers with
What? We're endowed by what? Did you hear what he said?
I'm not denying that certain people are bigoted against.
If you want to be liberals, believe in liberal principles, like
Right.
freedom of speech, like
Right.
we are endowed by our forefathers with an
We're endowed by our forefathers, you freaking jerk. He started to say we're endowed by our Creator, but he's such a douche nozzle that he couldn't because he actually thinks by our forefathers. What a dumbass. Sorry, I had to get that out.
I'm going to create.
No.
Ben, we have to be able to criticize bad ideas. And
Of course we do. No
Islam-
liberal doesn't want
Okay,
to
okay,
criticize bad
but
ideas.
Islam,
But why would-
is
Oh,
a mother
yeah.
load of bad ideas.
Jesus.
So we have
Islam is the mother lode of bad ideas. Look how angry he is. And the other guys are just peaceful.
like blasphemy.
No, it is. It's an ugly
Apostasy.
It is
basic. Well, let me unpack it. Let me unpack
but
it.
not for intolerance.
of course not. But the picture you're painting.
Anyways, I can't take them anymore, so I'm going to get
I
them
know,
off the screen. I just can't. I can't do them. They make me want to throw up. But I wanted to make sure nobody called him out on what he said. Endowed by our Creator.
Because none of them believe in the Creator, anyways. They're all basically atheists.
Right.
Well,
Is
I can
Hannah-
tell you, I didn't notice that until you pointed it out. I think I was so taken back by the most telling thing, which was his level of hate that he was trying so hard to contain, but he couldn't. And that's the thing that's scary about these liberals so often is that they are full of that hate and rage. And I had tweeted out that he's the type you would be afraid to be alone with in a room and disagree with him because he just might let you have it. He was very frightening.
He would have
to watch.
rage. He'd have rage, wouldn't he?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's be clear about this. You didn't know that. You didn't hear that until I pointed it out.
I did not catch it because I was so thrown off and so taken back by his hate and rage. I missed it.
And it's hate and rage towards anyone who...
That's why I'm the host.
Yes.
Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
No, just
kidding.
towards anyone who's
shit,
who has a difference of opinion.
Right.
They definitely don't practice what they preach.
Right.
No, that's a good catch. Very good catch.
I hate everybody equally.
I'm an equal opportunity hater.
There
Exactly.
you go.
All right, we're gonna
Brainwashing
play another. We're gonna play another short video because this is mind-blowing. What happens? Brainwashing works. Now I know that because I grew up early on in the Catholic Church, but it wasn't this bad. So watch this.
Yes, Father.
You know it's true
Yes,
too,
Father.
right? All right. Watch what this kid has to say.
Marwan is one of more than 140 Syrian Kurdish schoolboys kidnapped by ISIS 4 months ago. Kidnapped on their way home from final exams, according to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights. He is among the 70 or so released in the last few days. I couldn't believe it. When I got to the coffee shop and I called my parents, I couldn't believe it, he remembers. His mother wipes her tears when we ask about the moment they were reunited. In that moment, we forgot we were in a strange country, a strange home, his sister says. The family is from Kobani, a town under siege by ISIS for 2 weeks now. They, among the first wave of some 130,000 that were forced to flee to Turkey. Marwan says, when ISIS first grabbed them, he was terrified. They taught us to pray, and we went to the school, a primary school that would be their prison. Marwan says they questioned if he had ties to Kurdish fighters. I said, we don't have anyone. They hit me with cables 5-6 times. Others were more severely beaten, some electrocuted, even hung from the ceiling, he says. And as in this ISIS video showing their child recruits, the kidnapped schoolboys were also entrenched in ISIS's version of Islam. We were afraid of them. When are they going to kill us? Today? Tomorrow? And then we found out the truth. That they don't just slaughter someone without evidence, without finding out. The boys were forced to watch videos like this, of beheadings and amputations. But not, he says, to instill fear. They wanted us to know the truth, that they don't just grab a random person off the street and execute him without evidence, only if they are infidels. Then we asked what he thinks of ISIS, and his response stuns the entire room. They are right, he says. This is normal, his sister Duha tells us. They are children after all. It wouldn't be normal if they weren't affected. But she can't believe what she's hearing her younger brother say, even accusing her of ignorance about Islam. بنظرتك أنت؟
أكيد كفر، لأنه رأيت داعش لما بيشوفوه بيدوسوا عليه. غلط، رأيت داعش مكتوب عليه لا إله إلا الله.
He pauses and then says, there are some that are bad. His family relieved at his return, but left wondering if they really got the Marwan they knew back.
Crazy, huh? And that's how these guys are going to get a lot of their recruits. Is they kidnap. They're smart. They kidnap these children. They scare the shit out of them. They beat the shit out of them, and until they turn them to play good cop, bad cop, and then they feed this garbage into their brain and get them to believe that they're right. It's a shame. I mean, it's sad.
Going on all over Africa too. It's what they do. They grab them when they're young, and when they're 10 years old, they'll shoot you in the head just as soon as a 30-year-old man will. They'll wield a machete the same way.
Yeah. Hey, I got to apologize for the lag on all this. I think the whole problem is my computer system. But anyways, we'll bust through the rest of this, and I'll get it fixed next time. Seattle's insane. We know that. Remember last week we did a quick story that they're fining people if they don't compost their food. So if the garbage company feels that they had too much garbage and some of it could have been composted, they're going to get a fine. So here's the latest thing. Did you hear about the latest thing they did with Columbus Day?
I did not.
The school board in Seattle unanimously resolved on Wednesday to direct public schools across the city to celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day instead of Columbus Day on the second Monday of each October. That Monday, October 13th, this year, has been the federal holiday of Columbus Day since 1970. Columbus Day has been a federal holiday in some form of the United States since 1937. The resolution declares that the Seattle School Board, quote, recognizes the fact that Seattle is built upon the homelands and villages of the indigenous peoples of this region, without whom the building of the city would not have been possible. It says, further, according to the school members, Seattle's taxpayer-funded schools have, quote, a responsibility to oppose the systematic racism towards indigenous people in the United States, which perpetuates high rates of poverty and income inequality, exacerbating the disproportionate health, education, and social crises. That's sick?
Yeah. Hurts my head.
I mean, it's sick.
First of all, something like Columbus Day, federal holiday, so they don't have a choice. So all someone has to do, a parent or something, they can just go challenge that, and they will win in court. Same thing with Christmas. If the school or your work says, no, you can't put up a Christmas tree, you can't call it Christmas, they can challenge it. It's the only federally recognized holiday during December. If other people want theirs, then you go and fight to have your holiday. So, you know, but people won't challenge it, and that's how they get away with this crap.
Yeah.
Sorry, my 2 cents. But it's true. It's a federally recognized holiday. There's nothing the school can say or do or vote on that
There's nobody in Seattle that's going to challenge it because whatever's in their water, right, freaking idiots.
And that's how these leftist loons get away with this crap. No one challenges it.
Holly weird. I wasn't sure what to put here because the pervert, but Seventh Heaven dad Stephen Collins admits to molesting underage girl. Actually, it was 3 girls that he's getting a divorce. His ex-wife, so they go to this counseling session or whatever. She puts a recording on him, and these were young girls. I mean, one was like a cousin or a relative or something. Did you guys read about this?
I did.
No, I didn't.
Came out earlier today. He played the pastor, whatever, in Seventh Heaven. Now, I had heard stories before about this guy a long time ago that he was a douche nozzle. Anyways, I could have put him under the douche. We're gonna have to have a segment, douche nozzle segments, right? And put douche nozzles on there, right? Yeah, douche nozzles of the week. Anyways, so that's the part of the blast rapid fire. I got a couple more cool stuff, some cool things. I thought this was super cool. It's about a 1.5-minute video, and I'm going to play it just because I like weird shit. Sorry for swearing. This is the coolest thing ever. Watch.
I'm going to do a quick little demonstration of how to open a can with no can opener. I'm out here by the air conditioner, so it's a little bit loud, but this is just a regular concrete parking stop. Any concrete will do. The rougher the better, but the trick is, the way these cans are made, the top is a rolled seam. All you have to do is cut through the edge of the seam and you can open things up. So put it upside down. You're going to want to look at the surface you're using for the moisture to start escaping from the can.
Sorry about that. Turn it down.
I don't know if you can see it or not. can's already got some perforations here. I'm going to call that good.
Notice he's not applying very much
Could have gone
pressure.
a little bit more. It's still a little iffy on one edge of the can, but you know, in a situation where it was practical to do this, you probably want to save the water off of whatever you were opening. So anyway, just another little quick one.
Isn't that crazy? Or you guys already knew about that?
I didn't.
I've seen that before.
That's cool.
That's way cool.
Yeah. Did any
It'll
of you
come
guys?
in handy during the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, exactly. Did any of you guys try the clean your light? What the headlight trick?
No,
I don't
didn't.
need to, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't try it either. So Anna, if you get bug spray that's 40 psi, whatever, and spray it on a cloth and then rub it into your headlights, it cleans your headlights.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, keeps them like new. All right, so this is a short film, probably 2 minutes long. It's about racism, and I know that as conservatives, it kind of turns our stomach to hear these douchebags talk about racism and all that. But no matter what side we fall on, I think too often this does happen, maybe subtly or without really realizing it. And so I just thought this just kind of struck me. So I decided I just wanted to play it because it was kind of it's short. Stop me if you've seen it. No, I'm just kidding.
Έλα να κάτσε από εδώ.
Οικονόμου, και εσείς. Ο γιατρός υπέωρισες.
Can you guys read that? The doctor asked for all of you.
Καλημέρα.
Good morning.
Νούλα, τι βλέπω. Ομόρφες μετά την επέμβαση, Συμβαίνει κάτι, γιατρέ? Όχι, κάθε άλλο. Να σας γνωρίσω τον Τζαφάρ. Είναι ο δότης μυελού των οστών με την Άννα.
He is Anna's bone marrow donor. I don't know. I saw that and it made sense to me because I've done that before. I think everybody has at one point, haven't we?
I do it only if I think the person smells, or they look like they smell. I won't sit next to them, but.
Right. Finally earning their money. Okay, this is a little longer segment, but I'm going to burn through it. But I thought it was important because of the domestic violence that's been going on, and I almost wrote off the NFL. I'm like, you guys are just douchebags. Too many of you. And but I thought this was kind of cool, and it's not by an NFL player, but they joined with an NFL player. And it's Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter hit a social media home run? Have you guys seen what Derek Jeter has recently started since he just retired?
No.
Nope. Okay. And obviously he's been working on this for a while, and obviously with someone else, but he's passionate about this. On Wednesday, Jeter launched the Players Tribune, a website describing itself as, quote, a new media platform that will present the unfiltered voices of professional athletes. The former Yankees shortstop is the website's founding publisher. He says, I am working with other athletes, with editors, and with producers to create a platform that gives us a chance to say what's on our mind, he wrote in a letter posted on the site. My goal is for the site to ultimately transform how athletes and newsmakers share information, bringing fans closer than ever to the games they love. With the launch generating massive buzz, there has already been speculation about possible people buying it, whatever. Could the Players Tribune eventually reach a valuation, forget it, the sky's the limit, it's the American dream, they told Fox News. And I thought, you know what, that's kind of what we're trying to do on this show. If when we find our way through it, whatever really works, it's the American dream. Sky's the limit. We can do whatever we want to do. We try to reach people or something. But here's what I thought was kind of cool about what he's trying to do. Seattle Seahawks Wilson is listed as the senior editor and is the site's first contributor and has penned a column on domestic violence. Do you guys know, how much do you know about Russell Wilson as far as personal stuff that has come out in the last year?
Nothing.
You know he's a Christian athlete, professes to be all that and whatever. There was a wide receiver on his team that was the first-round draft choice named Golden Tate. Golden Tate was the #1 receiver. Russell Wilson married his high school sweetheart. They got a divorce about 8 months ago. And rumor has it, story goes, and Golden Tate was traded right after the Super Bowl. Rumor has it that Golden Tate had an affair with Russell Wilson's wife. And they found out about it like after the first week of the playoffs. And I told my brother, who's a big Seahawks fan, I go, dude, what would you do? I wouldn't throw the guy the ball. I don't care, Super Bowl or not, I would not freaking even throw him the ball once. But he did. Played through it, played like a professional, threw the ball, they won the Super Bowl, whatever. Then they traded that guy, and he got a divorce. But sometimes a lot of that stuff leads to domestic violence, obviously. I mean, who knows what. So here's how, Russell Wilson's handled it. He says, let's talk about it. And I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's too long. But and I'll post the links later, but there's a really great article that he wrote. And he opened up. He says, I used to beat people up. Truthfully, I was a bully. And he talks about a lot of the anger that a lot of these NFL players have growing up and how they filter it and stuff. But I don't know, I just thought it was a cool thing that Derek Jeter was doing, and he's pulling in athletes who are good athletes, good people, to try to fight the, like we always talk about, hey, whatever happened, why don't the supposedly good Muslims stand up against the bad Muslims? They're afraid. Well, I'm noticing a few more moderate Muslims on TV talking against the ISIS and people like that. Not a lot, but here's a couple of athletes that are starting to try to make a difference, against the wave of bad guys. So, anyways, I thought that was interesting.
But Jeter's a good guy, even if you hate the Yankees, he's always been he's a philanderer, but
yeah,
being single, you can be.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, you could say he's a philanderer, but right, he's never gotten married. And I saw an interview that he did the other day, and he says, no. He goes, God bless the guys on my team who could juggle a career and the family. He goes, I couldn't do it. So he goes, but now I hope to.
Yeah, he'll get married.
And let's rapid fire through some of these fun picks, and then we're going to finish with a positive video. So here's the picks of the week. Let's see if any of these. Can I play my music with them? I can play my music. First one. Yes, we held up that hashtag sign. No, they didn't surrender. And that's so typical of the liberal way of running things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was cute. What happened to you? I got fired.
That's cute.
A bullet. Staff is armed at the school. Any
It should be
attempt,
at every school.
right? Should be at all of them. This is perfect. No, I'd leave the jacket on for now, bro. Muslim Brotherhood hiding his jacket over the Al Qaeda sign.
Yeah. Yep.
For Christmas, the Obama action figure comes with a pen and a phone. Constitution not included. Liberalism, such a great idea. Ideas so good they're mandatory.
Can't make it up.
No. Nancy Pelosi did the ice bucket challenge. It's
That's
not for
awesome.
everybody. I don't. What do you guys think about Herman Cain? Honest.
I like Herman Cain. I don't think he would have made a great president, but, you know.
What do you think, Anna?
I don't have an opinion either way right now. But I do have an opinion about this whole African American and black thing, because it's like, we try. Like, we in Utah, we really do try to say the right thing. We don't know if they want to be called African Americans. We don't know if they want to be called black. We don't know. But we don't mean any disrespect either way when we say it. So we're just like a little confused. So just everyone know that we really do try.
There was
most of my
Ravens-
black friends say they're black. They're not African American.
Yeah, did you see what Raven Simone just said? She did an interview or something. She's the little girl from the Cosby Show, and she came out of the closet, says she's a lesbian and everything.
Yep.
And so she's talking, I think it was talking to Oprah, and Oprah just freaked out because the gal, she said, I don't want to be called an African American gay person. I just want to be called a human being, because that's what I am, a human being. And she goes, I've never been to Africa, wouldn't have any idea what country from Africa I might be from if I were from Africa. I was born in Louisiana, so she goes, I'm Louisianan, but, you know, I thought that was great. And then, of course, Oprah freaked out and says, you know, you're just going to blow up Twitter sphere and all that. She's like, well, I can't, that's all I can do, you know, I mean, that's what I am. Next one, the picture says 1,000 words. George Bush's Iraq, Barack Hussein Obama's Iraq.
Yeah.
Women voting, purple finger. I thought this was kind of funny. See, this is really changing slow because of my internet. I may not have a mirror, but at least I can see cars behind me, CD cars behind me. They put a CD back there for the mirror. I thought this one was so freaking clever that I had to do it. Bread ties.
Oh, there you go.
Right? What a great freaking idea.
A lot cheaper than those stupid things you have to buy.
Oh, my God. Andrew, you read this one. Can you read it? Because I'm afraid to. I'll read it.
This is frightening statistics. 25% of the women in this country are on medication for mental illness. That's scary. It means that 75% are running around untreated. It's more like 90% of them are running around.
And don't you
untreated.
forget it.
Yeah.
I have one. She's in bed right now.
Anyways, I love this. Don't let small minds convince you that your dreams are too big. Again, you know, we're plugging along, trying to do a show, trying to put something together that eventually we'll get our act together. I'll eventually get it'll come together with the internet and with whatever we're trying. But I'll never let anybody try to convince me that our dreams on this are too big. It's possible. You know, you just never know. So, all right, that's it. Last thing we're going to hit is just a cool video. It's one of those positive things that I had to get. It's called Finding Iris. It's 4 minutes, so I hope it's not too long. But it was just a cool story that I had to do. I know Amy will dig this. Sorry, that's loud.
right here on the corner. So
Oh, Eldad, he's my favorite.
She's right on this main street.
Eldad is a miracle worker.
Oh, okay, right here.
I see. It's in the phone.
Yep. Okay.
Look, good girl.
Look, good girl. Yeah, I'll just look there. There we go.
Oh, I see babies. I see babies.
Babies.
Three puppies.
Don't turn away.
What a good girl.
Why are you looking?
She's missing an eye. Her left eye.
So we can secure her. That's it. What? Okay, we got her. I don't think I won't be able to crawl in from there. We have to open a large window here. Yeah? Oh, genius. Okay.
You're a good girl. We're here to help you.
Oh, she's panicking now. Okay, okay. I'm gonna scrub her. Okay, good girl. Hey. It's okay. Let's go. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, hey, hey. It's okay. It's okay. No, 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 no. We're not going anywhere. Wait, wait, wait. It's okay. Hey, hey, good girl. Okay, come on, Lisa. Let's go talk to her. It's okay. It's okay. Hey. It's okay. Hey. Look at me. It's okay. Good girl. Okay. See? Good girl. Okay. We're gonna. Here, here, look, look. See? That's your babies.
Oh, Lita.
Here, look. Number 2. Louie, here, look. Okay.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that guy's name is Eldad. He's phenomenal. He's just
What's his name?
Eldad, E-L-D-A-D. I
Huh.
actually send a donation automatically once a month to his foundation because he's incredible.
Huh. And for those that don't know, but Amy does a lot of work with dachshunds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do you do any of the rescue work with dachshunds?
Well, I network with the dachshund, a couple of dachshund rescues on Facebook.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is our show. I apologize that the internet was so choppy. I should have cleaned out one of my two computers that I'm using, and I've got so many pictures in there from Raquel and the kids and all that stuff that I think it bogged down my computer. And of course, cutest one yesterday, my 3-year-old granddaughter lives right across the street. She comes over. I was sitting in the car, just got home from work, and she's knocking on the front door. My other daughter and couple grandkids live in Hawaii, and so Rhea, she's been to Hawaii once before, and she knows her cousins. And they used to live with us, by the way, when they lived here. So anyways, Rhea's standing there with her shorts and her T-shirt, her sunglasses on, her suitcase, a backpack in her other hand with her sunglasses, and her sleeping bag on her back. And I said, what are you doing, Rhea? And I could barely understand her because she's 3. She's like, well, you know, Kakoa. I said to Ashley, I said, what's going on? She says she's going to Hawaii. She wants to go to Hawaii. I said, oh, man.
That's cute.
It was so cute. It breaks your heart, too, though, because when family is away, like right now, Anna's son, is he still out on a mission?
He is, yes. Yep, he'll be back for another year.
Wow. Yeah, that's just, it hurts, doesn't it? You know, when family's away from you like that, it's hard. So, but anyways, appreciate all of you guys jumping in on the show. I'm going to end the show this way, unless anybody has anything else.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Hopefully, I don't know if this will work.
Once I had a love.
I put the BA guy back up. I'm sorry, I've had him off for weeks, and I had our puppy, the little puppy, was my main focus. But I had to put the guy back up.
I like Goku as the Super Saiyan.
Party's over. Who's Goku?
One blasting down below.
Oh yeah. See, you and Andrew know all that kind of stuff. I don't know any of that kind of stuff, man. Anyways, I'm gonna hit the goodnight broadcast button, stop button. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.